Lou is on the line from Ohio. What up, Lou?
You the bomb, and yeah, money matters. Like, I got married young for that reason, because it started out with a deadbeat baby daddy who was broke. And then I found me a real guy who pays bills, and that raised me to pay rent. Yeah, that's love. That's what matters, because he can pay bills.
But when they really around a real boss type dude, they be hypnotized. These girls ain't never seen like somebody go to the store and spend like $5,000-$6,000 and just throw the card up there like it ain't nothing. And to most, I mean, how many paychecks is that? You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So then when they see that you can do stuff like that, they be hypnotized.
Yeah.
I did get hypnotized. I can admit it. Because the first time, we was like a month in, and he paid my rent without me asking.
Wow.
He was like, how much was it? And I said, oh, wow, you could be my boyfriend. We good.
And she didn't say how much. Was it Section 8 rent?
I got my own money. I paid a couple grand in rent. So when he did that one,
In Ohio?
Like, in Ohio, yeah, exactly.
They got rent over $1,000 in Ohio somewhere?
Every think they got to find until you realize she can't put a name on nothing. I talk grown up. I said, look at your girl. Look at it. And ask your $10,000. Look at your girl and ask her $10,000. You know why you ain't looking at her? You know she ain't got it. But here's the play. Women with low IQ are thinking. I'm saying, give $10,000. I think it's up. You buy a house and the girl and they in love and she gonna come by, yeah, we just bought a house. And you hear us like, you ain't put that.
That be weird to me, bro. You hear women be like, I want a nigga to pay all the bills. I don't want to pay no real bills. The man should pay the bills. If you want a nigga to pay all the bills, you need to have that one word you're scared of, and that is called accountability. You just scared of that word. You got to be accountable enough to look in the mirror and ask yourself, do I look like the type of who should have all her bills paid?
I don't think I'm the person for them, or they gonna have to make a lot of more money than that. Like, I'm talking about $400K or more, because if I'm gonna happen to be a single mom at one particular point, like, I'm gonna be a comfortable single mom. Like, I'm not doing no broke hoes.
And the answer is probably gonna be no. A lot of you look like you should be cutting the grass. Like, hey, front yard in the backyard. They're gonna push more right here. If it don't crank, just choke it 3 times.
Paying bills is a man's job. Paying bills is a man's job. Paying bills is a man's job.
All these stupid shit crying on my balls.
Illusion is real. 400K, Mubaka, Aquaman. You're gonna need all of Infinity Stones to pull that off, my.
There's so ugly she can scare a hungry bulldog off the back of a meat truck.
Hello?
Are you able to hear me only?
No, everybody's able to hear. You're live, so don't say anything.
Okay,
There's like 5,000
well,
people watching right now.
Okay, well, I've been paralyzed for 33 years, so that's the reason why I'm laying down.
But wait, there's more.
But how much money does he have to make?
If he don't make what I make or more, I say like somewhere between 150 to 200 racks. That's not bad. Now, but when you see someone like me, they're like staring at me because, you know, there's like, it's a stereotypical thing, like everybody's chair, excuse my French, smell like ass. It's dirty. Baby, I got on Vera Wang. Okay.
We can talk about it. Y'all know how men will brag about like, I f***ed her so good she couldn't walk the next day. Rude. Well, I'm looking for a man who can f*** me so good that I can.
But, you know, they assume that everybody is dirty. We don't take care of ourselves. No, we sit up and pee on ourselves. No, ma'am. I know when I have to go to the bathroom. And yes, my cookie still works. And yes, the sprinkler will spray you. And it's not piss.
Oh, that's nasty.
And listen, it's not even here to go on sis. I'm happy that she's out there, she's active, she has her standards, but damn, $200,000. Let's really break this down and look at it logically. You have just limited yourself to 12% of the U.S. population, and that's household income, meaning that there's only a small amount of folks who actually make that money who are single. And these single folks, are they looking for you to deal with the issues that you have?
If you are broke, you should not be dating. I'm not saying if you're broke, you're not worthy of love and happiness. You're just not worthy of me. I'm just kidding. You need to focus on yourself.
You are not a but you are wearing a uniform, I'll tell you that shit right now.
I have heard of women either expecting, and not just a babysitter for the kids, of women expecting the man, and I've had guy friends tell me this. Women will text them before the date and be like, this is my Zelle, or you can Apple Pay me like for the Uber to get to the restaurant, or for the child care for the night. And guys are like, is this a thing now? Like I'm expected to pay for the transportation or the babysitter.
But my husband made a good point. If he has kids, he has to pay for his own babysitter, you know, and now he's expected to pay for not only his babysitter, her babysitter as well, and her Uber and the date. That's expensive.
Broke guys are usually the most insecure guys on the planet. I swear to God. It's not necessarily their fault at all. Because as a society, we have prided men and we have made their self-worth contingent on how much money they make.
Hold up. Just wait a god dang minute.
Some motherfuckers are always trying to ice skate uphill.
The absolute hubris and the nerve of the modern woman to double speak in plain sight. They'll tell you in one breath that you cannot date. You do not deserve to date. You should not date if you do not have a certain amount of money. If you're broke, don't date. And then they'll qualify it by saying, not that you don't deserve happiness. Shut up, harlot. And then they'll come back and say something amazing, that society has put so much pressure on a man that a broke man has a low self-esteem because guess what? Their value is centered around their money. Well, ma'am, didn't you just do the exact same thing? This is the modern woman blabble, double speak feminist jargon that says one thing, then turns around and does the other thing because guess what? You are the problem.
Or their profession. The broke men, they walk around with a chip on their shoulder. If you don't like your circumstances, try to do something about it. Don't be mad at everyone else, especially not me.
Polite savages.
Let's get ready to rumble!
Ladies, gentlemen, and polite savages, we are now about to embark on a journey sure to anger feminists and modern women alike. And today's no exception to the rule. They're cray-cray all the way down every single day. These ladies think they can have it all, demand it all, deliver nothing, want everything. It's one of the few fundamental truths of the world. When an elevator is going up, they look at you because they want to go up. But when the elevator is going down, they're jumping on off the elevator. They don't understand the roles that they should play in the world because they want to make the rules as they go along. As always, we're just here to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth as we see it. So there's nothing left to do but get on up into it. Let's go.
These are the requirements that you need to have in order to date me, a single mom of 3 kids. Number 1 is that you need to be making at least $130K a year. And you need to have at least 2 side hustles. If you cannot make $130K or more, then you are out of my fucking league.
There is a level of disqualification that's going to happen because a man that is high earning, high value has a lot of options. Now, does that make that woman a bad woman? No. Does it make her unworthy of love? No. Does it mean that it's never going to happen for her? No. But odds are most high value, high earning men want what they want. That's not going to be the choice. And also, I think too many women are letting too many men baby mama them more than once.
Shout out to the baby mama makers. Having a woman that can change the course of your life emotionally and spiritually, and you disqualify her because she has a child that can also guide you in your personal, financial, and spiritual journey.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, what you have just heard is an extreme example of gaslighting. This lady actually is making it sound like getting with a person with children is a privilege. Getting with a person with children is an honor. You are now going to change your life. They are going to enlighten your life, ma'am. And we all know 9 times out of 10, the answer that you're going to espouse back when you are faced with these questions is an astounding no. Let's keep it a buck. If a man of means gets with you and your kids, 9 times out of 10, he is helping out you and your kids. And this is not to disparage ladies with children. Marriages that didn't work out, relationships that didn't work out. There's a lot of great folks out there. But what I do want to do is disparage the first lady in the clip, talking about, hey, you have to have $130,000 a year to date me, and don't even try if you can't live up to these obligations that I'm setting for you. Absolutely ridiculous. Do you understand where I'm coming from? Can you even see how stupid you sound? There is absolutely no way that a man is doing himself a favor by getting with you.
Stop going after money, because I'm not telling you not to have standards. Go after men that are generous, because there's a pretty huge difference. A man that's generous is not about how much he makes, it's in his nature to give. He may not be able to buy you the $20,000 purse, he may not be able to, but he's gonna make sure you straight.
And I can already hear the sisterhood yelling from the rafters, who hurt you? All of this blabble and blabble. You're a narcissist. You must have mother problems. All of this stuff that doesn't make any sense, because when it comes down to it, this is the only thing we're saying to you, that if you want so much, you better have something damn well to offer, because you folks are out of your mind if you're coming with these kind of standards, thinking that you get something that you can't get anywhere else in the world of any value, but you think somehow you come to this market and you're super valuable. Ma'am, let's keep it real. Ain't nobody trying to buy day-old bread for today's price. You dig?
How do you expect to give me money for my kids if you only make $50K a year? Second is, I don't date men that are younger than me, because for obvious reasons. So if you are 26 and over, then you qualify. 26 to 35 is the age limit. Okay, I feel like 35 is pushing it because they look old as already. Oh, I'm 26, I'm a baby, so yeah. You have to have at least 3 cars under your name. Your second car has to have 8 seats, because I have 3 kids. Oh, I want them to be comfortable whenever we go with you on a trip or something. You want me to come with you, I'm gonna bring my kids, and you need to have enough space for my kids. So that's why I require you to have an SUV and a vehicle of your own if you're gonna be dating me.
Said, as a man, you should understand if a woman, after 2 weeks of dating her bills are due and she's stressed out and she got things going on that she can't handle and she's overwhelmed and and she can't pay her rent on time and she needs you to pay her rent, she ain't really with you for real, because women are not even bold enough to do that with I'm gonna keep it real, okay? Let me tell you something. When a woman really messes with you, she don't even want you to know clean right now. She gonna dress it up every time for you like it's real money. And that's the truth, okay?
On a date recently, I took this girl out. First date, I took her out, and the bill came, and the bill was $265. And I paid it. I paid it because I'm a gentleman. You know, I was raised right. And I'm not the kind of guy that thinks if I take you out and spend $265 on you, then you owe me. Mainly that's because I don't think this is worth $265. I'm the kind of guy, if I take you out and spend $265 on you, now I think you owe me money. Like, even if she wanted to, I wouldn't have sex with her that night, because I don't want her to confuse that for payment. Don't want her walking around thinking we're even. It's like, miss, you owe me $145. Do you have Venmo, or who do you bank with?
Thank you for watching the Tip Network. Follow us on all social media outlets and ask yourself one burning question. Can you handle the tip? Boom, we're out.
We found true happiness